Hey everybody, welcome to the first get ready with me, I guess, of Be Your Best. This is I'm I don't really know what to do with my face because I'm doing a voiceover. First thing I'm gonna do though, I know we just got here, but I'm gonna disappear because I'm gonna go wash my face. I will be back soon. Oh look, I'm already back. Okay, so I'm wet because moisture to get off the stuff of the night, and I use this green towel for my neck, and then I use this pink towel for my face because we're trying to keep it clean, trying to keep it separate. Next, because I'm extra, I do check the water levels and oil levels using this machine with my face. I spit it up here a little bit, but here are the levels. So I usually take a picture of this and I post this on Instagram so I can keep a track of what things affected. Obviously this is not super scientific, it's just for me. I like being extra, it's fun. I also like spending money. I'm in debt. Let's not go into that right now. So first thing I'm going to use is this LANEIGE cream skin moisturizer, or not moisturizer, it's a, what's it called? Kishosui. What's that called? It's a toner. And I bought this because I see people on the web and they're like, oh my gosh, this is such a good toner. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to buy it then. And so it was on sale on amazon.co.jp, and so I bought it. But it's not as good for my skin because my skin is dry like the desert. But I bought it, so I'm finna use it. So I use it for my skin and my neck and my chest. Usually when a product is really good, I don't use it all the way up to my chest. I'm like, I know you should be doing the stuff up to your lips, but I'm you're trying to save that money. But with this one, I'm trying to use a product. I bought it, so I'm finna use it. It's my principle. So that's what yeeet is doing here. Okay, so here next I want to introduce this right here, the Wonder Ceramide Mocchi Toner by Tonymoly. That's it right there. That's the one that for my dry skin works excellent, amazingly. But I'm not going to use that right now because I'm trying to get through this LANEIGE, okay? Because again, I bought it, I got it, so I'm gonna use it here. Speed it up, trying to just get through this. Let's go, girl. We making our way through it. So next, this is the 3GF Repair Essence. Why am I shaking my head? Because I'm like, I'm not even really sure if this works, to be honest. I'm like, is it the retinols? Is it this? I'm not exactly sure. This was 80 bucks, okay? So 8,000 yen. And this is the texture. You can see it's like gelatinous. And it has denatured alcohol. So the first time that I tried it, I was like, denatured alcohol is like on the third or fourth ingredient on the list. The first time I tried it, I also think I didn't drink as much water as I should have that day. But I was like, dang, did this just dry my skin? I feel like I look like a prune. But it might have been that I just didn't drink enough water that day. But real talk, I'm not exactly sure about this, and it costs like 80 bucks regularly, so I'm not sure that I'm gonna go back. It's gonna be one of those products where it's like, if I'll know that it was working because when I stop using it, it will give me like, I'll have different results. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so here I'm just relaxing, chilling, putting on my cream, and I'm just trying to get everywhere, trying to use as much of it as possible at this time without overusing it, you know what I'm saying? But then, bam! Okay, so I remembered that I had forgotten to, because I usually take a measurement of my face after I put the Kishosui, which is the toner, but I forgot this time, so I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm just going to put it after the Bio-Iki, which is what they would call an essence or an apple or something like that. And yeah, here I am taking the measurement. So next here, I know it looks like that it's like, oh girl, you just on the phone in the middle of your skincare routine, but I'm not. I mean, I am, but because I'm looking at my skincare of my Instagram, my Skinstagram, whatever, where I keep track of whatever it is that I use. And I was like, what I used yesterday morning in the morning was this thing called Pamuri, whatever. I'm gonna put it up on the screen, and I used that. So instead of that, then today I'm gonna use vitamin C, and here I am. Well, I went off and I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back. So this is the Medicube 13.5 vitamin C percent, and because it like the vitamin C is very like fresh, it recommends that you keep it in the fridge. And I saw a video by Dr. Sugai talking about vitamin C and how you should keep it in the fridge, or you can keep it in the fridge to preserve it longer, but this one specifically states that you should keep it in the fridge. So I keep it in the fridge, so that's why I gotta disappear every time that I go and get it. But here we go, and putting on my skin, and we doing that. Make sure you remember to protect your neck, and here I go, putting a couple little droplets here. Okay, so next I'm gonna put on the Medicube Lifting Peptide Cream. I believe that this came with, I bought what's called a biganki, which is a I don't know if gua sha would be called a biganki, but yeah, it's a, you know what, let me look that up. So I looked it up, and it's like any kind of facial massager, facial device like that. And then as you see, I put it on my ring finger, because the ring fingers, you're supposed to be able to have like less strength in it. So you know, put not too much pressure while I'm putting this around my eyeballs, because that's very, you know, sensitive area. Okay, so next up is the Alicia Coy Hydro Save Plan Emulsion. It says save plan, but this did not save me no money. I spent a lot of money because Skin Garden had a sale. That's my fault. I have to live with the consequences of my choices. That's okay. But anyway, this emulsion Nueki is I forget what an emulsion. Hold on, let me look that up too. Okay, yeah, so I looked it up, and it says lotion, which, yeah, that makes sense, because it's not like a, you know, like a super heavy like cream texture, but it's very light, and it was cheap because it was on sale, mostly because it's going to expire at some point this year. I believe that the emulsion is going to expire in November, and then there's a smaller jar that I have a serum that's going to expire in September. So I'm making my way through that, and I use it on my neck also, because, you know, trying to get through these products, because I'm not trying to use expired products, but also I'm not trying to waste my money. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, so we almost done, but we ain't, because the last thing that's left is sunscreen, okay? Because, you know, you need to protect your face from the rays of the sun that has traveled in billions and millions of years. By the way, that's not a joke that I made up by myself. I saw it on TikTok, or I saw it on Instagram Reels, which is basically TikTok at this point. But yeah, so you need to protect yourself from skin damage. I'm going to measure my face after I do the skincare thing, and then I'm going to put on the sunscreen, so after my face dries a little bit. So that's what's going on here. But okay, so I think that's enough for this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys had a great time, and hopefully I can upload at some point and, you know, be on top of it, whatever. Let's try, and I'm gonna try and be my best, and I hope you can try and be your best too. All right, let's see each other next time. Peace out.